AUTOMAT produces extra features for some of the biggest DVD releases. Here's some of our latest titles.
Rambo, Silence of the Lambs, Blue Velvet, Hedwig and the Angry Inch, Krull. You guys did the Krull DVD? This is my favorite movie of all time. Look, the board game.
We've done everything. Catalog titles, big budget blockbusters. We just finished Men in Black 2.
Well, you clearly know what you're doing. I'm gonna get you something big right now.
Well, actually, you know, we've got our eye on one of your library titles.
And it's a gem. It's waiting for the definitive DVD treatment.
All right, so what is it?
Tortoise and the Hare.
Well, Tortoise and the Hare. Tortoise and the Hare. Tortoise and the Hare. Wait a minute, there's something. Yeah, I'm sorry. See, I've already released it.
This is the vanilla version of this disc. There were no special features on this DVD.
Which is a shame because there is an amazing story behind the making of that film, with an opportunity to make in-depth documentaries.
And most people don't know that Rufus Bennett got his start directing that film.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you're saying that I could re-release this DVD as a special edition, and then I could get the people who already bought it to buy it again. Now that is a great idea. How would you go about doing it?
Well, first thing I'll do, I'll call Rufus Bennett and we'll get him on board.
No, I can't do that. I mean, that's so long ago, and I bled for that project.
But that's why it's really important that you're involved, so that you can give your side of what happened.
Yeah, but come on, this endless behind the scenes and the interviews of the interview. Like, when does it stop?
Well, this DVD will essentially preserve your legacy for future generations.
I want the films to speak for themselves. I mean, King Vito, you know, do you hear him talking about the film? It's just not interesting.
No, he's dead, but I mean, we've done commentaries with Robert Zemeckis, with Paul Verhoeven.
Jonathan Demme, Sidney Lumet, Martin Scorsese did one.
Marty did one? Can you do this? Put the DVD in, right? First image. Static.
We can do that.
Once the director's on board, we contact the key participants.
We were truly blessed. This was an amazing cast.
Such an interesting experience.
One big happy family.
What a special relationship we have.
We've been doing this for years. We will go to any length to get an interview, and we will track down everyone who is involved in the movie. We will get everybody.
I have the costume designer from Tortoise and the Hare on line 1.
Wow, you're in Korea. Sure, yeah, we can make it there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need 2 first-class tickets, open-ended, from LAX to Seoul.
The whole point is to reveal things that you never knew about the movie before.
Wait a minute, Jeffrey. The Arab can never go to the Emerald Green.
So all this preparation results in an exclusive, behind-the-scenes, making-of documentary.
Two things were foremost in my mind at the time. One, Aesop writes a great story, lots of excitement, action, drama, everything. And 2, it was in the public domain. You know, wasn't going to cost us anything.
For me, it's about cracking this story open. What is it? It's a hare, it's a tortoise, they're racing. The tortoise is obviously a lot slower, yet he wins and everything. Jeff Wine and I are colleagues. We worked together on this project. He gave me my first real big gig. I appreciate him for that.
Rufus, he's a different story altogether. I mean, he's a real stallion, passionate, he's on fire, he knows what he wants.
Marker. You really? Smile. You know I'm gonna cream you, right?
If you say so.
I had a few coaches, actually. I had a dialect coach, and we worked a lot. I studied a lot, you know, watching the classics, Bugs. I watched a lot of Roger, Watership Down.
each time I would give them direction, it was like a sport. Like, you get out there and play it. You get on the field. So they didn't know what they were doing at any given point, which is the kind of cacophony that I respect. Omar.
Yeah. What?
Just let go of it. Let go. You know, I don't want to show the camera anything. I want the camera to.
Right. Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's.
Rufus was amazing on so many levels. He's the director that you want to work with, and it's great because you see these hints and these little hints of like what he's going to become and how he would direct, and he would just pull these things out, and he would just think of these things that I never would have thought of, and he was great.
You want more? Or you want me to throw it away? What do you want? Just tell me. I will do what you want.
I want you to fucking dispatch with the material.
Rufus was an amazing director. He has quite a future in children's movies, I think. He brought a wonderful energy and excitement to the project, which made me more excited and made me want to be more involved with the film.
You know, it's a piece of art.
I realize that, but I really don't think a turtle would say these things.
Well, what would a turtle say?
Well, you know,
I can't. You know, I don't have time to
I
shut
realize
down
that, but
production
now that
because
I'm
one
in-
fucking prima donna won't say the words.
You know,
Yeah, well, you know, the cast are a bunch of good kids. You know, they got to the set on time, they said their lines, they do what we need them to. It's a tough profession they have there. Well, I thought it would be a good idea to bring in a movement coach, you know. Daphne came in, she worked with the kids, changed everything, freed people up.
I was on the set almost the entire time we were shooting. Thank God Rufus really encouraged that. A lot of times I would just come up to Serena and I would say, get back to that turtle.
You have that shell on your bag?
It's a different style than I have, you know, which is, it's kind of like a child wonderment type thing. For her, it was a kind of like dum-da-dee-da thing, which did add a certain kind of blockheadedness to it, you know, like people that aren't too bright, but somehow just that life force of, let's ground the actors was, you know, was appreciated by some on the set.
You say go.
Go.
Omar, we really just had to punch it up with him. We did a lot of drills, little relays, lots of things, lots of hopping, up energy, up. And boy, did he really come through with that energy.
Oh, okay. Let's be brother and sister buddy.
Would I work with Daphne again? Well, you know, I'm onto these other kind of more serious projects that don't require, you know, a movement director.
With the Tortoise and the Hare, we were going for hyper-realism. We were working with fabrics like, you know, hair and shell and the hard stuff, oranges, greens.
It's my goal and objective when I'm working on a project like this to bring everybody together as a sort of family unit. I see myself as the father, benevolent, kind, and though I may be firm at times, it's for their own good.